Happy Wacky Wednesday, scholars. Today we are going to be spotting shapes, continuing to talk about polygons and sides and angles like we have been this week. Something to think about. Why do pizzas come in square box, made as circles, and eaten as triangles? I thought that was kind of a funny thing to think about, how there's so many different shapes when it comes to just a piece of pizza or a pizza box. All right, lesson 3, say I can use attributes. You guys should know by now what attributes mean. To draw different polygons, including triangles, quadrilaterals, pentagons, and hexagons. Those are going to be our fancy words for the day. And we're going to continue to draw them. You guys have made them with objects, with spaghetti. Today is the day that we are going to be drawing them. And one of the ways that we might want to draw them is using something that has a straight edge. So I would say maybe your ruler that you made, maybe a ruler around the house, maybe a book that you have that has a straight edge on it. You can use that. So if I say a straight edge, it doesn't have to be one certain thing, just anything that has a straight edge on it so that we can make straight sides for our shapes today. All right, take out a piece of paper. I want you to fold it in half, hamburger style. That means going over like this. It's okay if there's something on the other side because we're only going to use the back side today. So if you fold your paper in half sideways, and then you fold it in half again. So you can fold it this way, and then you can fold it hot dog style, like a big long hot dog bun. Let's see. Once you get it folded both ways, both directions, open it back up. How many sections do you have? You should have 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. You should have 4 rectangles, 4 quadrilaterals, so that you have 4 different sections that you can draw in. So now I want you to take your paper, set it down to the side, and quick. Is this a polygon? Is it a polygon? No. What attribute is it missing? It's missing straight sides. How about this shape? Is it a polygon? Yes, it's a polygon because the sides are straight, because it has straight lines on the sides, and it has the same number of sides and angles, or same sides and corners, and we can call those corners angles. So if polygons have straight sides and the sides meet neatly at corners to form angles, let's use our straight edges. Okay, so you're going to use those straight edges to be precise when drawing different polygons today. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this. You're going to take that piece of paper back out, use the straight edge to draw a polygon with 4 straight sides. Use a ruler, use a book, use anything that has a straight side. You can pause here if you need to create it. This is the polygon that I drew that has 4 straight sides. And how else could I describe this shape? Oh, I could say it has 4 angles or corners. Miss Matthews was doing a lot of circling of those corners to make sure that there were 4 of them. Remember, my mathematician way of doing it is to go like this, is to make the angle almost like a little half circle. Do you see how these 2 sides are the same length, but these 2 sides are not the same length? That would be another way I could describe this shape, but it definitely has 4 sides and 4 angles. What do we call this polygon with 4 sides and 4 angles? We call it a quadrilateral. We call this one a quadrilateral. All right, let's move on. In this next section, I want you to draw a polygon with 6 angles. Remember, polygon, all of the sides have to meet to form angles, and there can be no curved sides. 6 angles. I want you to draw something with 6 angles. But hint, if it says 6 angles, what does that also mean? 6 sides. Absolutely. Okay. This is one that I drew. I know it looks kind of funky, but yours could look even funkier than this, or it could look normal. It is up to you. Your drawing should not look exactly like mine because you're creative. You are creative in and of yourself, okay? So I want you to show the 6 angles or corners by circling them. You can circle them like Miss Matthews' way, or you can do Miss McFarland way and you can do a half circle showing if the angle is super big or if the angle is super tiny, right? Because we've got our obtuse angle here, but we've got a cute angle over here. So you can show me the 6 angles or corners by circling them. You can do that. I don't have to go through and do that on every single one because that is something that you can do. Make sure that you circle or that you label each angle on this figure, okay? So what can we call a polygon with 6 sides and 6 angles? Think about it. We could call it a hexagon. We can call it a hexagon. Hex like 6. Kind of sounds the same. Hex like 6. All right, let's keep on moving. In the next section, draw a polygon with 3 sides. You can do this real quick. You can make it funky, you can make it fun, or you can make it just plain old normal. It's up to you. Pause it, draw it with your straight edge so it has nice, beautiful sides. The one that I drew looks like this. How could I describe this shape? Oh, it has 4. It has 3 sides. All of the sides are straight. It has 3 corners or 3 angles. What could we call a polygon with 3 sides and 3 angles? We could call it a triangle. Tri because it has 3. Triangle because it has 3. All right, in the 4th section, draw a polygon with 5 angles. I want you to come up with one with 5 angles. Remember, if it has 5 angles, it also has 5 sides. Nice job. If it has 5 angles, it definitely still has 5 sides. All right, how could I describe this shape that I drew or that you drew? Because we both drew something with 5 angles, but it may look different. So how could I describe this shape? I could say that there are 5 angles. I could say that there are 5 sides, right? And what could we call a polygon with 5 sides and 5 angles? This one's a tricky one. You got it? You know that it's a pentagon. We say that something with 5 sides and 5 angles is a pentagon. Nice job drawing all of these polygons. Oh, that sounds similar to pentagons. Poly, penta. Good. Remember that, okay? But you've drawn all these 4 polygons. You've drawn them probably nice and big on your paper. We've got some of the angles are circled or labeled. Some of the sides are circled or numbered. Now, I want you to take a big marker or a colored pencil. I want you to give each portion of your paper a big label. Write the word or write its name as big as you can in that box, okay? Sometimes I know that we like you to write small, but I want you to write it big, just like this. We've got our quadrilateral. We've got our hexagon. We've got our triangle. And we have our pentagon. I want you to draw the words nice, big and bold with a big marker or a big crayon or a big colored pencil so that your brain connects that a figure that has this many sides, a polygon that has this many angles, has this name every single time. Okay, so today on your exit ticket, you're going to get it out after you finish your Zern lesson, and you're going to use a straight edge like we did in this lesson to draw a polygon with the given attributes, which means with those certain features, with those characteristics. So this one says draw a 5-sided polygon. Remember, when there's 5 sides, how many angles are there? And if you need help at the end remembering the name of the polygon, you can either look at this, rewind and look at this video again, or you can go back to Miss Matthews' video again because she had a nice chart with all of the shapes and their names. If you want to even make your own chart for your own wall to remember this kind of polygon is named this. This kind of polygon is named this if you want to make a big chart, anchor chart for yourself. All right, that's all I got for you. I hope you have a wonderful day and rock lesson 3. Bye, guys.